Raider Nation, Raider Nation, Raider Nation. What is going on, everybody? What is going on? It is your boy Darian coming to you live with another video. It is the Spotlight Raiders Talk. Shout out to all the subscribers that subscribe to the YouTube page. And this is your first time ever being at the YouTube page. We highly suggest that you subscribe and hit the bell button and get the latest news and all Raiders news. But we're here in not an exciting mode, ladies and gentlemen. An embarrassing loss just went down for the Las Vegas Raiders, and I am not happy about. I am definitely not happy about. It was utterly embarrassing on how we just lost to the New Orleans Saints 24-0. 24-0. This team does not have no heart. This team didn't have no effort. This team did not compete. I don't care. All them 22 players that played 11 on the offense and 11 on the defense did not show up. It's not one player that played today showed up. Darren Waller on the sideline didn't show up. But I don't want to talk about him because I said enough about Darren Waller in this point. But let's get into this game, man. The New Orleans Saints bullied us. We was a bunch of, I'm not even going to say it. We was a bunch of female dogs, if y'all know what I mean. We was a bunch of female dogs getting bullied by the New Orleans Saints today. We got beat at the line of scrimmage. We got dominated at the line of scrimmage for both sides of the ball. No adjustments was made for Josh McDaniels. None. Derek Carr, he missed throws for Keelan Cole, Davante Adams, and Mack Hollins. But the two Davante Adams catches was catchable balls. So that's on Davante Adams. Both of them. But the Keelan Cole and the Mack Hollins, overthrew. This offensive line. You couldn't open up a soul for Josh Jacobs today. We was really good against the run. We was really good when we run the football. But we was not effective today. At all. And Josh McDaniels, your play calling is whack, bro. Your play calling is whack. And I'm going to tell you why. There's no way you put a Davante Adams in a 3rd and 1 on an end around. When you got one of the top running backs in the league and Josh Jacobs, and you don't let him touch the ball on 3rd and 1? Come on, bruh. Josh McDaniels, your play calling sucks. This is not the New England way. It is making me regret saying this was a good hiring for you. And I'm really regretting that now. Because at the end of the day, you went back to your old ways on the reason why we had 5 losses on the year. You're the reason why we have 5 losses on the year. Because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And you was fixing it with with Josh Jacobs. You was fixing it when it wasn't broke. And I understand that they was blitzing and they had 9 in the box. But this is where you make an adjustment, Josh McDaniels. Run a halfback screen. Run wide receiver screens. This will help you for stop blitzing. Have the defense to stop blitzing. They was physical with our wide receivers. We couldn't get no open space. Davante Adams was shut down the whole game. Only had 3 receptions. Hunter Renfrow only 1. Mack Hollins a couple. But Foster Moreau is probably the only one I can say out of the whole offense played good today. That's the only one. He was the only one catching footballs. And this defense, I don't know what Patrick Graham is doing. I have no clue what he's doing. But there's no way that you're teaching tackling. There's no way you teaching tackling in practice. Because there's no way that Alvin Kamara catch the ball on an angle route and he scores between 5 defenders where everybody wants to throw their shoulder into him. That doesn't phase Alvin Kamara throwing the shoulder. You have to tackle him. Devon Diablo was never made to be a linebacker in the NFL. He was made to be a safety in this league. And it shows. Blake Martinez, what are you here for, bro? You have not done nothing since you got here. Denzel Perryman, I don't know what's happening with you either on the defensive linebacker position. Your last year was your best year. And Anthony Everett, you should have stayed in Baltimore. Rock Ya-Sin, I don't know what happened to you. Trayvon Merrick almost had an interception, but he didn't get beat like that. Jonathan Abram, we already know you on the trading block, bro. We already know this. It's a lot of things that went on in this game. Colton Miller didn't play his best on the offensive line. Alex Barnes didn't play his best on the offensive line. Andre James stink at center. Dylan Parham, probably one of his worst games of his young career. Jermaine Illuminor, not great. The offensive line got bullied. Defensive line got bullied. We didn't get not one sack on Andy Dalton. Not one. Chandler Jones, I vouched for you many a times, but I'm not vouching for you today. I'm not vouching for Max Crosby today. Max Crosby, yeah, he had some yards for loss, but in the second half, he was nowhere to be found. He was nowhere to be found in that second half at all. Yes, we only gave up one touchdown in the second half, which I could completely understand, but still, our offense still not couldn't get in field goal range. We couldn't even get past the 50. And this falls on the coaching staff because when you motivate, when you are a leader of a football team, Josh McDaniels, you're not leading by example, putting this team in the best position to win. You're just not. Your play calling is terrible. This is not the Patriot way. It's not the Patriot way. I don't understand why you as a coach, you didn't get in none of those players' faces on the sideline. Why you didn't grab the offense together as a unit when the defense was on the field to gather them and get something going? This is a players-only meeting that needs to happen, not just with the captains, but with all 53 men on that team to look themselves in the mirror and say this. What's the point of wearing this? What is the point of wearing this? Why do you wear this shield? Why do you put on them colors every Sunday? A players-only meeting needs to happen. 24-0, we got obliterated, we got embarrassed, we got bullied, we got beat up. It was no effort. We didn't compete, and we didn't care. And that goes to show me that they do not have faith in you, Josh McDaniels. The Raiders players do not have faith in you as a head coach. You're losing the locker room. And it's showing, and it showed today. So with that being said, y'all, that is my quick, raw reaction of this game. I want to move forward from this game, and I'm totally done with this game. Period. Reaction Monday, we'll talk more about it probably on Reaction Monday tomorrow, right here on the Spotlight Raiders Talk. But make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe to the channel, man. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.